Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today and talk about some products that I think, in my humble opinion, should be more hyped. I hear them brought up occasionally in videos, but I just think they should be more talked about. I love them, and I'm going to start with a product that sparked the idea for this video, and that is the Lancome Rennergy Lift Makeup. I found this at a Nordstrom about a year ago, and I was like, I've never heard of that. I just accidentally stumbled across it. It is a beautiful medium to full cover radiance foundation. It is just a beautiful skin finish. It leaves the prettiest luminosity on my face. It applies beautifully. It wears beautifully. I hear the tint Adele talked about all the time, the dual finish, but I never hear anybody talk about this Rennergy Lift. So I love it, and I think it should be way more hyped than it is. And it may be because you can't find it at Sephora. It's at Ulta. I got it at Nordstrom, and I love that foundation. Okay, next, the Sephora Lash Craft. And I heard about this a long time ago on Mandy Davis MUA. So some people are talking about this, but not enough. It has a great build-up on it. It's what I wore today, and it's called Big Volume, but I get good length with it too. It's kind of a wetter mascara. The brush looks like that. It's a mid-range. It's around the $14 mark at Sephora. I always keep this. I usually layer it over my Sculpted Volume Lash Princess. It's great on its own too. I love the Sephora Lash Craft. I never hear anything about this. Okay, next. And this next one, y'all, this may have had its heyday before I was around and then people forgot about it. The MAC Studio Finish. I use this for a color corrector. This is one of the best color correctors I've ever tried. And, you know, I could use it for concealer, but it just makes my dark circles like they're not even there. I put this one on with a little Real Techniques blending brush, and I love this every time I wear it. I'll follow that up with another color correcting concealer, and that's the NYX. This NYX dark circle corrector is as good as anything I have tried. These two are neck and neck. I love them both. I love these, and I just don't hear that much about them. Again, their time may have come and gone, and I wasn't around for it, but I think these should still be hyped. I love them. Okay, next, some blushes. If you've been with me, I'm going to beat a dead horse because I just do not hear enough people talking about the L'Oreal blushes, and I've been obsessed with these since before I had a channel. I don't know what the magic is, but in my stash, I'm pulling out one every month to see, do I really like it that much every month? I love the one I pull out. I just have not met many colors. I don't know if I've ever met a color in a L'Oreal blush that I don't love. And I love these because they go on with a nice wash of color, but also buildable. So I can build them up really nice. That may be any blush, but I just particularly love these. They look earthy in the pan, but they go on with a beautiful earthy brightness. Here, let's put a little of this one on. This is Spiced Plum. I probably haven't used this in a year, but I know I'll fall back in love with it every single time. Oh, that's so beautiful. It's earthy but bright. I also love the Apricot Kiss. I love the Rosy Outlook, Innocent Flush, Barely Blushing. I just have not met many L'Oreal blushes that I don't love. And I don't know what the magic is, but they are magic to me. I love them. Okay, next, a cream blush that is new to me. And I've heard it on a couple of channels, but the way I found this was one of you girls asked me if I'd ever tried the Stila convertible blushes. I had never heard of them. Since I picked these up, I have heard of them on a couple of channels, but I don't hear about them that much. Maybe their time has passed, but not to me. I love these. You can use these on your lips, your cheeks, and they go on a little bit, I would say tacky, and then I don't notice that once I get them on. I love it in Gerbera, which is a peachy pink, leaning heavily to the peach, very brightening, and Petunia. One of my favorite cream blushes. There's the Petunia. Just came in from the cold. Pink, pinky red. Beautiful. Okay, next, a Rimmel blush. This Maxi Blush. This one is in Sweet Cheeks. This was under $5. And look at the size of that pan. It goes on great. It lasts all day. This is a very close match to Peaches. Peaches or Melba by MAC. Beautiful. I love this blush. It's nice and soft and easy to blend out. I get a nice pop of color from it. So I love this Rimmel Maxi Blush. If you've never tried it, that'll last me the better part of a year. It's huge and under $5. Okay, next, another Rimmel product. The Rimmel Glosses. Not just because they have a million pinky nudes. They are very inexpensive. The formula on these is beautiful. I get a nice shine. It feels great going on. And then it's not sticky. This is the first gloss I ever used that was not sticky. I love these to throw in my purse. I keep a couple on my desk. They're not very expensive, so I should keep them everywhere, and I love them. My favorites are the Dorchester Rose, Blushing Belgraves, another beautiful kind of a blue pink, and then I love Sunday Best to lighten a color that's too dark. These are great. They feel great on my lips, and I just keep repurchasing them, but I never really hear much about them. Okay, next, some liners, Lancome liners. Now, I have heard about these on a couple of channels, but not very often, and they're so big, these last forever. I do hear Lisa D1 talk about these. And my favorites, I have two of these colors. One of them is 06, the rose. They have two roses. This one's 06, the rose, and it's a kind of a vibrant pinky nude. Can you be nude and still vibrant? Because this pulls it off. I love the rose so much that I have two of them. I have one in my purse and one in my desk. I love it. And the other one is Ideal. And one of you girls told me that they're discontinuing this. I need to load up. This is the perfect pinky nude, but totally different from the rose. It's, this is more nude than the rose. But I can wear both of those with my pinky nudes. Then for a more vibrant pink, Actual Rose. This is not the rose. This is just rose, number 378. And I'll link those both down below with a good description. But this one is like a vibrant pink. I also like it in Bronzelle for more of my peaches. This just has so many pretty colors, and I can wear that with my peaches. So I love my Lancome liners. Okay, another liner, these NYX Slide-Ons. And I'm really surprised I don't hear more about these because these have that plasticky packaging like the Charlotte Tilbury and the Pat McGrath, where you get a real smooth sharpening with this. And they're soft, kind of like the Charlotte Tilburys. And I never hear these talked about. Those are very much like my Charlotte Tilburys that I just picked up. And I love these. They're great. Okay, and the next, I beat this dead horse in so many videos, and that's Rimmel liners in general, the eyeliners and the lip liners. These lip liners remind me of a MAC lip liner. They're not too hard. They go on nice and easy, a million different colors. And I will tell y'all why I really love these inexpensive liners for my purse. In the heat, in the Texas summer heat, when it's over 100 degrees, I don't want to put a Pat McGrath liner or a Charlotte Tilbury liner in my purse. And then I will leave it in my car when I'm at the gym. I probably shouldn't say that on a video, but when my purse gets left in the car, if one of these melts, it's a couple of bucks. And do I love them? Yes. But if it melts, I'm not going to be too upset because I can just replace it so easily. And I've got 50 of them. And then the Rimmel eyeliners, this Rimmel Black Coal, this poor baby that is just beat to death. I carry them in my purse. I carry them in my everyday makeup bag. I keep it at my desk. This is the first liner I put on every day. It goes on nice and easy. It wears all day. I've tried MAC liners I don't like as well. I have tried some more upper end liners. I always dig this one back out. Okay, next, another liner, the e.l.f. Liquid Liners. Y'all, the e.l.f. Liquid Liners, now this is the only one I've tried, but I just heard on Ellis for Living, she's loving an e.l.f. liner that's different from this one. She loves it. I never really hear much about these e.l.f. liquid liners. This is the one I'm digging for. I'm picking this one up over my Benefit Roller Liner, my Stila Stay All Day. I'm trying to think what liquid liners I have because I'm reaching for this one. I love it. I just get a perfect line with it every single day. Today on my upper lash line, I always put the Rimmel on first and come out. And then I have this on my inner and working out into a wing. I kind of layer these. Both of these together were probably $5 and I love them. They're the ones I'm picking up. Okay, next, MAC eyeshadows. And I know for a fact I probably missed the heyday of the MAC eyeshadow. They should never go away. I will tell you what these remind me of. Visearts. That's how I look at these. Are they that exciting? Really no. But when I want a good look with no fallout, a lot of pigment, easy to blend out, I'm picking up a MAC or a Viseart. And I just don't hear the MAC shadows talked about that much, except when a new release comes out. I will hear people talk about it. But I know when I pick up a MAC shadow, up to this point, I've never picked up a bad one. The formula is always consistent. I know if I like the colors, I'm going to like the palette. They just are foolproof to me. I love the ones from the art library. My Z palette, a ton of MAC shadows in this. And then this cool palette, and in my purse with me every day is the MAC Semi Sweet x9. Y'all, this was one of the first things that JD ever made me buy. And I love this. It is great for touch-ups in my purse. If you, by some chance, have not tried a MAC shadow, they should still be hyped, y'all. They are still good. Okay, next, a powder. The NYX HD Studio Powder. Okay, I'm going to make a comparison. This reminds me of the By Terry Hyaluronic. This doesn't have hyaluronic acid in it, so I can use it. But it's one ingredient. It's silica. And it's fine as dust. Yeah, it just went all over my computer. It's beautiful under the eyes. This is what I'm using to finish my face. It gives a beautiful, perfected, blurred look. It is not heavy at all. It just melts into your skin. It is beautiful. And I rarely hear this talked about, if ever. This HD powder is beautiful. If you've been wanting to try the By Terry Hyaluronic Powder and don't want to pay upwards of $100 for a powder, try this one. Okay, and then the last thing that I think should be more hyped is an entire brand. And I forget about it all the time. And I don't have that much from this brand because it's not talked about that much and I just don't get it. And that's Clarins. Everything I've ever tried from them, I have loved. And I just never hear anything about them. Back in the 90s, when I sold Lancome, I tried Clarins, the entire line of it. Loved everything I tried. Well, when I say the line, the skincare line. And I loved it all. I loved the cleansers, the toners, and right now I have one of their toners, and I really like it a lot. The scent of these is beautiful and soft. The ingredients are good. The first ingredient in this is aloe leaf, and yeah, it's just got some good stuff in it. It does have fragrance, but it's soft, and I love it. I'm obsessed with their lotus oil so much that I hadn't used this for about 20 years. And it made that much of an impression. When I started spending money on my skincare again, I thought I'm going to get that Clarins lotus oil. The scent of this is like a spa. It's a very herbal. It feels great on my skin. I love it. Then recently I picked up one of their blushes. I love this. I just never really hear anything about it. And this is beautiful. A really soft baby pink. Or you can mix all of them together for a little bit darker of a pink, more vibrant. This is beautiful. I've never tried anything from Clarins I don't like. I don't understand why I don't hear more about it, or why I myself don't just go get more of it and talk about it myself. I definitely think Clarins should be more hyped. Okay, next, a hair product. The AG Dry Wax. Okay, y'all, this sat unused in my bathroom for 2 years, and then I was going to clean it out, and one of you girls said, I love that. So I pulled it back out, and I'll tell you what I have fallen in love with this for. My bangs. I love to mold side swept bangs with this, and then I can use just one little shot of hairspray instead of spraying and they get crunchier and crunchier. I use this first, shake it up, mist my dry banks with it, mold them, and then shoot them with a little hairspray. I also will spray it through my hair for more of a natural feel than a dry texture spray. And I'm using this more and more, and I never hear this talked about. This AG Dry Wax is great. I restocked recently, and I'll get more during the Ulta sale. And that is all of my products that I think should be more hyped. And I will tell y'all this was hard because I buy most of my products because they are hyped. But anyway, that's all I have for you. Y'all let me know down below if you're using any products and you're thinking, why is no one talking about this? Because we definitely want to pick those up and leave them with you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.